Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Mending Munich. A big episode today. Roma in the Europa League. Both legs are going to come in today's episode. We have played some matches after the winter break. So we last met against Hertha and Augsburgen. We've kept our good run of form going. So let's see how we've got on with the teams we've played. So we beat Schalke 3-2. Wesley, Nixon and Guri scoring the goals, and Origi scoring 2 in the final 10 minutes to make it a little bit nervy, but we held out 3-2. We then went away to Köln and lost 2-1. Early lead with Mandela Egbo scoring, and then Kuhn in the 44th and the 74th minute scoring the goals to make Köln win. Only picked up 1 point against Köln this season, so could be potentially another bogey side up there with Mainz, but if you can see from the average ratings, didn't play particularly well. Anyway, we followed that up with a 4-0 win against Werder Bremen. Matatov with an own goal. Czerny, Nixon and Guri again scoring the 3 goals for us to make it 4-0. We then knocked Frankfurt out of the Cup. Bunk getting a brace. Samuelson getting a goal as well. And all in all, played really well. And we're through to the quarterfinal against Leipzig. So probably going to get knocked out in that round, but it's the furthest we've been in the cup competition since we started this save. And then we played Hoffenheim. Now, big thing with this is actually both Lucas Paez and Muller were both injured, so we had to rope in Alex Opoku. Now, Alex Opoku, 17-year-old goalkeeper, he's raw, and I had to throw him in at the deep end against Hoffenheim, who are a really good team in the Bundesliga, and actually, not only did he play really well, he actually came out with a clean sheet. And we actually won the game 1-0. Vaclav Czerny scoring, I think, his 14th goal of the season, playing really well. Not happy at the minute because I turned down some moves in the January transfer window for him. But yeah, he scored 25 minutes to go and played really well. So this is how the Bundesliga looks at the minute. We're third in the Bundesliga, but we're level on points with Dortmund and Wolfsburg. Have to play both of those teams in the second half of the season, and I do expect us to drop a little bit, probably finishing 5th or 6th by the end of the season. Hamburg are just below us in 6th with 4 points ahead of them, and then Leverkusen, Mainz and Hoffenheim. So all in all, a decent run of form we're on at the minute. And as I said, we've still got to play Dortmund, Mainz, Leipzig, Bayern, Wolfsburg, Leverkusen. So we've still got some big games to play, and that will probably see exactly where we end up this season. But today we're in Europa League action against Roma. This is going to be the team that goes up against them in the first leg in Rome, and it's Muller in goal. He's back from his injury. I think he had a virus. He was out for 10 days. So yeah, that's why we had to play Opoku in goal. Egbo on the right, Velasquez, Carter Vickers and Klassen on the back line. Gujon and McKennie in the middle because Illich is injured, so he's out for 10 days. Might be back for the second leg. Brewster on the right, Czerny on the left, Nixon in behind Guri on the bench. Belik, Strangle, Lans, Samuelson, Wesley, Tahavi and Marquez. Lenz has come in to the first team now, and he's always improving, which is good to see. And Mbai's gone out on loan. Not signed anybody in the January transfer window. Just bought Lans in and basically just put Mbai out on loan, and hopefully we'll get a fee for him in the summer. Now, let's get into this first leg against Roma. Any away goal is crucial. Czerny, 8 minutes gone, goes into the back post, can't find anybody in blue, but it falls to Guri from about 12 yards out, and he sweeps home, making it 1-0 to Munich. Away goal as well, which is absolutely crucial in these two-legged affairs. Czerny whips that ball in. Velasquez tried to get on there, but Manolas only knocks it out as far as Guri. 14th goal of the season for the Frenchman. 1-0 to Munich. Florenzi getting the corner in, finds Cristante at the near post, and it's 1-1 now. Roma coming back into it on the 22nd minute. First shot on target, and they score. Florenzi whipping this ball into the near post, and yeah, not marking him at all well there. 1 apiece. Straight after they've scored, we come again. Czerny down this left-hand side, coming into the box, and he gets tackled. Cristante finding Dzeko up top, and he switches the ball out to that left-hand side. But Egbo deals with it really well. And El Nixon goes back to Muller. And can we find a blue shirt? No. We find Goosen on that left-back side, and Brewster didn't really show that he wanted that ball. Cannavaro down to Justin Kluivert. Zobnin over the top to Florenzi. Going to get the ball into the back post. Kluivert's there and we get it clear, but only as far as Simone Viola, the wonder kid right winger for Roma, going through their academy, and they've turned this game around within 2 short quick fire goals, and it's 2-1 to Roma. Good ball over the top to Florenzi. First time cross. That's a good header from Egbo. Carter Vickers getting underneath it. Viola just volleying that home and puts them in the lead. Just before half-time, Egbo goes into Brewster. Back to Egbo. Finds Brewster again, but gets tackled by Zobnin, and they go up to Canavo. But he beats Velasquez in the air. Canavo one-on-one with Muller, and Muller needs to make a big save there. Pushes it round for a corner. Just before half-time, Florenzi with a free kick. Egbo gets that ball clear, but only as far as Kluivert goes for goal, and just wide of Muller's post. Egbo now into Goujon. Are we going to come back into this game just before half-time? No, we're not. We're going to give the ball away, but Velasquez is going to gather that ball. Finds Muller into Carter Vickers. Vickers out to Klassen. We're being forced back by the 4-man press up top. Muller being Carter Vickers passing it back to Muller, and he scores an own goal. Horrendous mistake from the American in the back line. Good press from Roma, and Klassen finds a good pass back to Carter Vickers, and he just doesn't look where Muller is, and Muller has to scamper back, can't get there. It's 3-1 Roma. Muller with 10 minutes to go in this game goes to Carter Vickers, and they go to Lenz in the middles. Come on for McKennie, not playing particularly well, and we lose the ball out on that right hand side. Wesley giving the ball away. Riccardi over the top at Egbo, cuts that ball out, but only gets it as far as Kluivert, goes for goal, and he shoots just over. You're going to have a look at the stats. Absolute domination from Roma. And there we have it. Full-time whistle's gone on that first leg. 3-1 to Roma. God, it could have only been 2-1 if Carter Vickers hadn't made that big mistake just before half-time. But we do have an away goal to go back to Munich, and hopefully we can play a hell of a lot better than what we've showed here, because Roma well and truly dominated us in this first leg. We've got Ingolstadt in between the 2 games. I'll tell you how we got on with that one, and I'll see you when we get to the second leg. So that game against Ingolstadt was pretty comfortable, actually, to be fair. 3-0 win against them. Brewster, Marquez and Wesley all scoring the goals within the first half hour, and wrapped up the game pretty easily for us. So in the Bundesliga, we are 3rd in the Bundesliga, 5 points off Leipzig, who are top, only 2 points behind Bayern. Dortmund, we play next in the league, and then Wolfsburg 2 points behind us, and then Hamburg a further 7 points behind us. So Hamburg must have dropped points. We play Dortmund and Mainz, our next 2 games in the league, so it would be really interesting to see how we get on against them. But first leg went pretty horribly, but we did get an away goal. Very, very important we got that away goal. 3-1 on aggregate. We need quite a few goals for it to be really, really simple. This is going to be the side that goes against Roma. We've got Muller in goal, Egbo, Velasquez, Carter Vickers and Klassen. Pantic and Goujon in the middle, both Illich and McKennie both out injured, so don't have our first set of midfielders in the midfield for this one. Brewster on the right, Cherney on the left, Nixon in behind Gurdy. We've got Bellic, Strangle, Lons, Wesley, Bunk, Tahavi and Marquez. What really does please me is we've got 4 of our youngsters on the bench, 4 out of 7, which is awesome. Let's submit that team, and fingers crossed we can overturn this deficit. Egbo, 20 minutes into Brewster, out to Pantic. He goes in on goal, but Berkey saves, and Cherney can't turn it round, and it's unfortunate we don't go 1-0 up there. 2 really good opportunities there to score and get back into this tie sooner rather than later. Both Pantic and Cherney hitting the post, and half an hour gone now, still 0-0. Half-time whistle goes in this second leg. We've dominated the first half, 8 shots, 3 on target, 57% possession, and hit both posts in one move. We need a better second half. We need goals. Gonna get assertive with the guys and say, show me something else in this second half, and get out there and score the goals that we need to go through to the next round. Corner, Florenzi's going to get this corner in. Muller comes out and claims literally 5 minutes into this second half. Now Muller, can he find anybody on the left or the right? Carter Vickers needs to be careful after what happened in the first leg. Pantic, though, in the middle of the park, goes out to Brewster. He's one-on-one with his defender. Turns inside, finds Nixon. Nixon now goes in onside. Guri's there. Guri scores 15th goal of the season. Assist by Nixon. 5 minutes into the second half, we're 1-0 up on the night. 3-2 behind on aggregate. Brewster taking on his man, turns inside, tackles him and falls to Nixon. Lovely little pickup from the attacking midfielder. He finds Guri, shoots first time. Berkey, no chance. 1-0 Munich. 2-3 on aggregate. And he with a free kick goes into that far post. Velasquez is there. Nixon, can he turn? No, he hits the bar and they get it into the Berkey's hands. We've hit the woodwork 3 times and it's not going to go our way, I don't think. 25 minutes to go, 1-0 on the night. Brought Nixon off, put Brewster in that attacking midfielder role, but Cherney on the right, Wesley on the left. 20 minutes to go. We need another goal to go through on away goals. 15 minutes left. We're going attacking. We need this goal. We're going to demand more from the guys and try and push forward. 3 minutes of injury time added on. Pellegrini with the ball at left back, deep in their half, and they're having to find their way out. Zobnin into Kimpembe, back to Lorente. Great midfield and defence. Cannavaro over the top. Can he put it? He can put it in. That's it. Game over. Done and dusted. 4-2 on aggregate. 1-1 on the night. Lovely ball over the top from, I think it was Marcus Lorente. No, it was Kimpembe. Really good midfield and defence. Over the top, Cannavaro, we were pushing for it. We were going for this extra goal that we needed to put us through. Good save by Muller first time round, but falls back to Cannavaro. And it's 1-1 on the night, 4-2 on aggregate. And that is going to see us out of the Europa League. Just didn't have enough to get past Roma. That Carter Vickers' own goal in the first leg causing loads of issues and actually probably causing us to go out of this one. 1-1 on the night, 4-2 on aggregate. Disappointing end to our European journey, and I'm just going to tell the guys, unlucky it wasn't to be today. And yeah, unlucky we're out of Europe from the first round of the knockout stages, and we do get a little bit of money, but all in all, disappointing to go out of that round. So yeah, disappointing end to the episode. We fought valiantly, but just not good enough quite yet. We will be back against Leipzig in the German Cup quarter-final because it's the furthest we've been in that competition since we started the save, and then we're going to go away to Wolfsburg and see if we can pick up some more points and hopefully secure our European adventure next season. That'll be Monday, 5:30. Do not miss it. But that is it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss any more content. Remember, tick the little bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until next time when we bring you Leipzig and Wolfsburg on Monday at 5:30, I'll see you soon.